Congress reached an agreement on Monday to reopen the government for 3 more weeks. Democrats and Republicans failed to reach an agreement last week, which shut down the government Friday night. Negotiations fell apart on one issue in particular: immigration and border security. Democrats wanted a way to keep protecting young dreamers through this program that was set up under the Obama administration and is set to expire in March. On Monday, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell promised a vote that would help keep those young dreamers from being deported in the coming weeks.
Let me be clear. This immigration debate will have a level playing field at the outset and an amendment process that is fair to all sides.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer accepted the deal and said this:
If an agreement isn't reached by February the 8th, the Senate will immediately proceed to consideration of legislation dealing with DACA.
But there were a number of Senate Democrats who voted against the measure still. A lot of these members are people who might be running for president in 2020. They're the more sort of progressive wing of the party who feel like they can't trust what Mitch McConnell says, and they feel like they need more of a firm guarantee from Republicans to help protect dreamers. So they weren't satisfied with the deal and ended up voting against it. Now that the House has also voted to approve the proposal and President Trump has signed the bill, the government will be reopened until February 8th. So what happens next? Democrats and Republicans have been struggling to get to a permanent solution to government funding, mostly because Democrats want to use this must-pass legislation to attach a solution for these young dreamers to help save them from deportation. It doesn't necessarily mean that young dreamers should breathe a sigh of relief because no one still knows what the actual agreement is going to be, whether it's going to have enough votes to pass in the Senate, let alone the House. So it's still a long fight here, and there's 3 weeks for both sides to get to an agreement. Now that the shutdown is over, all sides are going to try to take credit for this and say that they helped resolve it and that they came out as the winner in this, whether that's President Trump, Republicans, or Democrats. Sarah Sanders said that, the issue got resolved, even though the president largely stayed out of it. She tried to take a victory lap on his behalf. Democrats will say they got what they wanted from Republicans, which is a promise to bring an agreement on the Dreamer issue to the Senate floor, even though it's not really any sort of specific deal on the issue. Republicans will say they made Democrats cave. Very hard to say who actually won here, but it does seem like Democrats maybe folded a little earlier than their progressive base would have liked for them to. Essentially, this means that this fight has just been delayed, and both sides are going to keep working to come to an agreement. If that doesn't happen, we might have another shutdown or another one after that. This could keep going for a while.